Hey guys, I wanted to talk to you a little bit about a credit score and what it means and why it's important to have a good credit score. So the score ranges from 300 to 850. Obviously, you want to be over here on the good or excellent side if you can. There's things that affect your credit score in a positive and negative manner. For instance, your payment history, how well you are at paying your credit card bill or loan off on time, um, how much you owe. So if you owe a lot of money in a loan or a credit card bill, it's going to make your credit score go down. The length of your credit history. So if you've only had credit cards for 1 year, it's going to make your credit score go down because you haven't had a credit card long enough for them to be able to trust you. So it's very important to have a good credit score. Whenever you're buying or renting something, they're going to be looking at your credit score. So if you have a good or excellent credit score, your interest rate is going to be lower, meaning that you won't have to pay as much money back to them for every bill cycle. It also means that you're good with your money management, so you might be able to buy something versus if your credit score was bad, they won't even let you buy something. So it's important in that aspect. It's also going to give you better car insurance rates. You can avoid security deposits or utility deposits when you move into a new place. And you have a better chance of getting accepted for a new loan or a credit card approval. So if you need money for something, if you have a good credit score, you're most likely going to get approved for it. So this is just a general gist on credit scores. Obviously, there's a lot more information out there if you want to look more into it. I wanted to show you guys a website that I use, which I'm sure you've seen the commercials. It's called Credit Karma. I go on here just to see my credit score, and it's a free website. So you go on here and it will show you what your score is and why it's going up or down. See, mine's gone down in the past couple of months, and it's because I've been spending a little bit more money on my credit cards. If you scroll down, you can see the reasons why your credit score is the way it is. Hard inquiries are the number of times you've applied for credit. So some of these are like, this is for like me applying for another credit card. They have to look to see what my credit score was. You want the least amount of these as possible. If you go down, you can see the total accounts that I have. I only have 4, so it's good to have more. I'm obviously not going to have 11 to 20, but like maybe one day I will. This is good. This means that you can manage a lot of things at a lot of times. I feel like if you're a business owner or own multiple like homes, you might be higher up in this number here. If you scroll down here, you can see the credit age. This has like a medium impact on your score. So it's negatively affecting my score because I've only had credit cards for an average of 4 years and 2 months. It's better to have it here in like the 7 to 8 to 9 plus years, but I've only had credit cards. See, this one I've only had for 5 years and 11 months. So it like adds them all up and divides them by 3. So obviously that's going to take a long time. I've only had credit cards for about 6 years now. Something that you're just going to have to wait with time. There's not much you can do about that. I don't have any of this derogatory marks, but this is obviously like really serious stuff here, like bankruptcies or civil judgments on your report. I'm not sure too much about this, but I'm sure if you wanted to look more into it, there's more information about it. This is your credit card use. So I am using 7% of my credit cards. So I have 3 credit cards, and each of them, the limit of me spending is like around $10,000. So it's good to have a high limit and use less of your credit card. This means that you're good with your money management. So I'm using 7% of it, and it's a very high impact of like how your score is going to be like, if it's going to be a high number or a low number. Say I'm using 50% of my credit card, it's going to make my credit score go down a lot, because it means that I'm not good managing my money, or I'm spending too much money, which means that they will be getting paid less or not as fast as me having like a lower credit score. Also, this payment history is very important. I've paid all my credit card bills on time for the past 6 years, and this is a very high impact. Say if you miss paying off one of your bills, it's going to bring your credit score down a lot. So it's very important to pay your credit cards off on time, even if it's the minimum amount for that month. You just want to make sure you're paying your credit cards on time. And you can do things like write them down on a calendar or have like an automatic minimum payment. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys that a little insight of credit cards and your credit score. If you guys want to learn more about this, there's so much information out there online, and I just wanted to teach you guys just a little bit about credit scores and why it's important. So yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to comment, or maybe even look up more information. There's a lot of stuff out there. So anyways, I hope you guys have a good day, and thanks for watching.